Okay, so I don't like to be the center of attention, and I'm very nervous currently. But sir, can you? I would ask you, if you have the solution to a problem, would you worry about it? Okay. If you don't have the solution to a problem, would you also worry about it? Okay. So my name is Jessica Obi. I'm passionate about the girl child. I'm a procurement executive. I supply building materials and I also run an industrial cleaning company here in Abuja. So today I'm going to be sharing the three things I've learned while navigating life. One of which is worrying. You know, most times we spend time as adults worrying over certain things that are beyond us. I will share an experience with you all. Back then, when I finished secondary school, I finished at the age of 14, and which was quite early. And I don't know if anyone has a similar situation like I did. My mom wanted me to study a different course, and I wasn't ready to study the course she wanted me to study. And, you know, it took a really long time, and I was in a state of worry. I was worrying because my friends were getting admission. I was worrying because I was staying at home and I could see that time was passing by and my friends were moving forward and I was still stuck. So in that moment, I traveled to Lagos to see my aunt and I met an older cousin of mine. And when I was getting ready to return to Enugu, because I grew up in Enugu, my older cousin looked at me and said, Jessica, you're always very bubbly. You look quite sad. What's the problem? And I shared what I was thinking in my head, that my friends were moving on. I had not gotten admission. And he looked at me and said, Jessica, stop worrying yourself. You cannot be worrying over something that is beyond your control. If you can fix a problem, fix it. And this has helped me to navigate life. And there's a popular saying that when somebody gives you a very important advice, when you hold it on your left hand, it means you will never lose it. And in that moment, I held it. And this has helped me navigate through life, through certain situations. I don't worry about them. There are things that are beyond you, just like inflation. How do you manage inflation? It's by making more money so that you don't really you're not among those that are really feeling the impact, because there are people who are not earning as much as you are earning. Inflation is one thing that is beyond your control. So why worry about them? Another thing I have learned through the course of life is fear. Fear is one thing that keeps you bound. Fear is that thing that would, not make you start that business. Fear is that thing that will make you neglect certain signs in your body, signs that you can definitely see that you're not feeling fine. You have a constant migraine. When that happens, it is expected that you either see a doctor to have yourself checked, and they'll recommend certain tests that you're going to do. Fear is the reason why, if you intend to start content creation, fear is the reason why you're not going to start that content creation. Fear is the reason why you will not be able to move to that next phase. So why fear? Why panic? I'll also share another experience. A couple of years back, 3 years ago, a personal experience. Fear kept me. I had some issues and I spoke to a consultant, a doctor, and he told me, Jessica, go for abdominal pelvic scan. Fear makes you not to accept certain reality. You live in denial, like, oh no, this is not happening, this can't happen, and all of that. So I was told that I had fibroid. But the fear, I'm like, So I asked the person that did the test, and I said, is fibroid something to worry about? And he said, amongst 100 women, 80 women have it, so it's nothing to worry about. It is only when it is disturbing you that you should worry about it. So because of fear, I wasn't ready to accept the reality that I was among those that was dealing with fibroid, and I ignored it and forgot about it. A couple of years down the line, I was very sick and fear wasn't the option this time. I wanted to be fine. I started going for consultation, and it got to a point that I didn't even realize that you can be walking and collapse. Fear is the reason why you will not go to the hospital to check yourself and check your health. I realized that I had 20% blood and I needed to get a surgery done ASAP. And fear wasn't what I was thinking of. Instead of you to fear, why not take action? Move, start that business, do that thing. Another thing that I've learned in the course of life's journey is gratitude. Be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for where you're going to. Be grateful for where you're coming from. It's there in the Bible that a grateful heart is open to receive more. When you have a heart of gratitude, despite what you're going through, whatever you're going through, you'll be able to surpass them because, I mean, you know that God has got you. You know that you're going to be fine. So gratitude for me is a must. And when you have a grateful heart, you can definitely see the opportunities in front of you. So I'll round up by saying, life is what you make of it. Like they say, when life throws lemons at you, make it a lemonade. I remain Jessica Obi. Thank you for listening.